The first light of morning rises over a quiet valley. Golden sunlight stretches across ancient stone houses and peaceful farmland. Outside a small farmhouse, a young man stands alone, staring far beyond the hills that surround his home. Something in his eyes is restless. This quiet life no longer feels like enough. Not far away, his father looks over the land he has built. The fields are strong, servants move through the courtyard, and the household is full of peace. For years, this family has lived in blessing, a father and his two sons. But the younger son dreams of something more. He sits quietly on a fence, gazing toward distant mountains. In his mind, he sees another world, a city glowing with lights, excitement, and freedom. And in that moment, a dangerous thought takes hold. He wants to leave.
Father, give me my share of the inheritance.
My heart, why this request?
The house falls silent. His older brother stares in disbelief. Servants freeze where they stand. Inheritance is given only after a father has died. But the father says nothing. Later that evening, the father quietly brings out a bag filled with gold. Though it breaks his heart, he places the inheritance into his son's hands. The next morning, the young man gathers his belongings. At the doorway, his father watches silently as the boy walks away down the dusty road, leaving home behind. Days later, he arrives in a great city bursting with life. Lantern lights glow across crowded streets, music fills the air, and laughter echoes through the night. The city welcomes him easily. Gold coins open every door. New friends surround him. Tables filled with food and wine. Night after night becomes a celebration of music, dancing, and reckless joy. For a time, life feels perfect, but slowly the gold begins to disappear. The coins run out, the laughter fades. The friends who once cheered beside him quietly walk away.
Hey, where are you going?
Soon the young man sits alone with nothing left. Then disaster strikes the land. A terrible famine spreads across the region. Crops fail, food disappears, jobs vanish.
Please,
hungry and desperate, the young man searches the city for work, but no one will help him.
Please, sir, any
Finally, a farmer gives him the lowest work imaginable, feeding pigs. Day after day, he stands in the mud among the animals, weak and exhausted. The pigs eat their food, while the young man watches in hunger. And in that painful moment, the truth finally reached his heart.
My
Even
father's
the servants in his father's house have more food than this. Overcome with regret, he falls to his knees. "I will go home," he whispers, "but I am not worthy to be called his son. I will ask only to be a servant." And so he begins the long journey back. Step by step, he walks the dusty road toward the village he once left behind. Days later, the familiar hills finally appear in the distance. At that very moment, his father is standing on a hill watching the road, just as he has done many times before. Then, suddenly, he sees a figure walking slowly toward the house. Thin, tired, broken. But a father knows his child. Without hesitation, he runs down the hill, across the dusty road, toward the son who had once walked away. The young man begins to speak through tears. "Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am not worthy to be called your son." But before he can say another word, his father wraps him in a tight embrace. "Quick," the father calls to the servants. "Bring the finest robe, put a ring on his finger, and sandals on his feet. For my son was lost, and now he is found." That night, the house fills with music and celebration. But outside, the older brother stands in anger.
All these
All
years I
these years I
served you,
served
and
you,
you
and you
never
never
celebrated
celebrated
me.
me.
Everything while I
The
have
father
been here.
answers
My son,
gently,
everything I
My
have is
son,
yours.
everything I
But your
have is
brother was
yours.
lost, and now
But
he
your
has
brother
come
was
home.
lost, and now he has come home. And so the story reminds us that no matter how far someone may wander, a loving father is always watching the road, waiting for the moment his child returns.